Oh, and Carrie says, is he cute, the stand-in? Well, Carrie, as soon as Sean happens to somehow get the camera working over there, you will see
just how cute
that particular individual is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You're going to be psyched. You're really just going to be
Dave
psyched.
Milner says he uses WavePad. Have you ever heard of WavePad for editing? I have not.
I have not either.
Dave says Audacity is okay, though. Well, okay. It's the only one I know how to work on right now, and I'm learning.
Right. And hopefully, well, there we go. Hey, look, there's BZ.
And White Mamba says, I'm waiting for 1717. She's much hotter than 1750.
Oh, man.
That's kind of disparaging.
You know what? I am not going to sit here and allow 1716
to be spoken like
not
that.
Not at all. Not on my watch. This isn't going to happen. Not going to happen. By the way, we are officially broadcasting live on both. It actually looks like both YouTube and maybe even Facebook. So that's there.
Facebook too.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to work. I kind of set it up. Listen, I'm just learning. Oh, hey, how are you? I'm just learning this video stuff, so you got to give me a little bit of a break, right?
Well, like I told people yesterday on the show, I said I tried to experiment a little bit last night in the YouTube thing, and I had everything what I considered to be semi set up, and then I didn't know where to go for the final button to be pushed, and you showed me where that was today,
yes.
And all the little fields that I have to fill out. So I'm going to try, fingers crossed, to see if I can do the YouTube thing tomorrow.
And we'll see. I don't know.
But I'm not wearing a tie.
Not a tie.
I wore a suit or a uniform all my entire damn life. I'm not wearing a suit, another suit, or another uniform again, ever, period.
Okay.
And obviously that kind of, as you see, goes along with perhaps hair and beard.
Beard and hair, yes.
And toe hair.
And that
wait! Toe hair!
Yes, I knew this was... So, I didn't know what it was.
Do you guys want me to ask them about toe hair? Anyone? Bueller? Well, can I tell them what actually happened last week?
You can, but first things first, I just want to make sure that everyone has a decent view of Clint stand-in. So if you go to YouTube right now, there is a photo up right now on YouTube. That is actually our Clint stand-in.
Right.
Even says my name is Clint.
Yes. And
so
notice the resemblance.
Yeah, the giant nose. You'll notice also that there is no resemblance to anybody else except for Clint.
Oh, no, that is not you. I can tell you that right now.
Right, that's not you.
That's not even close to you.
No other person alive, actually.
No.
No other person alive whatsoever. That person, I don't know. That's just what Clint looks like. And if he shows up later, we'll get him on camera and you'll be able to see it.
That's right. That is the most uncanny, close resemblance to Clint I think I've seen. And I've seen photographs of Clint.
I would have to agree with you.
As a matter of fact, I had a blog. Well, I still have my blog, bloviatingzeppelin.net, and I documented a whole bunch of photographs and whatnot, all the delicious activities that were occurring last year in SHR, and I published photographs of you and Ken and Clint, etc. And anybody that goes back to bloviatingzeppelin.net and you enter Freedom Fest and the search thing, you're going to find all those photographs, and you're going to determine that representation of Clint right there is just like Clint.
Yeah, no, it definitely is. And I'm, you know what? I'm really, really glad we were able to find that, because on nights like tonight, when we need everybody at the helm, and I know I'm getting a little bounce on my camera, I'm working on it. We need everyone at the helm. We're fortunate enough, if you will, to have a stand-in like that for Clint. So I'm just saying, this is how we roll here at Sackheads.
I think it's absolutely perfect.
Hey, you know, it's already the 31st of May. We're about to cross into the 6th month.
And it was beautiful out there tonight.
It was one of the most lovely nights we've had
I
in a while.
don't know, because Sackheads, Sean and I, got together just before the show. We sat down and we talked about SHR and a whole bunch of other stuff. And we sat down outside next to a Starbucks Starbucks, and we had the
Whole bunch of
black
other stuff.
iced tea lemonade
Yes.
from Starbucks.
Yes.
And we had the talls, and it was gorgeous out there. Beautiful breeze. Wasn't even 80 degrees, maybe 75 degrees. We're sitting in the shade because somebody stupid here has melanoma, can't stand out in the heat anymore. But in any event, God, it was great out there tonight.
Yeah, no, it was gorgeous out, wasn't it?
So that's why we kept it out. And yes, Dave Milner, I did sit next to Starbuck. And the reason I knew that I sat next to Starbuck is because he was the guy with the massive whale flensing tool.
Oh, that's Starbuck.
Right. So and the funny cap, and that's why I sat next to him.
Beady.
I liked the second Battlestar Galactica much better. Oh wait, no, that's not Battlestar Galactica. That's Buck Rogers.
Yes.
In the 21st century.
Yes.
That's right, Buck.
I
Who did the voice for that?
God, you would have to ask me that. I don't know.
Famous voice artist.
I really don't know.
Okay, I'm going to leave it to everybody in chat.
Oh no.
He was the voice artist for damn near every Warner Brothers cartoon. First name starts with an M.
It's Mel Blanc.
There you go, Mel Blanc.
Well, that was really Mel Blanc. I did not know that.
Yep. Bitty. That's right, Buck.
That's right. That was Buck Rogers. Why did I get those two confused?
I don't know.
I don't know either. At my age, it's just.
But if you guys haven't seen the second Battlestar Galactica with Edward James Olmos.
Yeah, that was really good.
That was a great series. So much better than the first. It's not even funny, which is why there's a complete lack of laughter going on.
Yeah.
Right now.
Well, I mean, the first one obviously was made in the 70s, early 80s. You know, they were very, very limited on what they could do. It was definitely decent for its time, right? I mean, we can argue that. I think that's fair to say. But it just wasn't all that. There was just a little something missing.
No, and here's a funny bit of trivia. If you happen to look at some of the original Star Treks from 66, 67, 68,
Yep.
the original series, they were shot on film. And if you have a good enough TV and you play them now, or you get them on DVD, you're actually looking at all the information that was there on the film that the TVs at the time didn't have the capability to reproduce. And if you go back and look at the original series, the films are shocking in their clarity and their color and their saturation. They're absolutely gorgeous to watch. But, I mean, they're corny as hell. The special effects are terrible. And you can see how a lot of the things in the Enterprise hallway are sort of glued
Yes.
onto the side of the hallway.
Yes.
And it's amusing to look at their papier-mâché rocks. And the Gorn with the really terrible, huge, massive eyes throwing papier-mâché boulders at William Shatner, who, by the way,
We'll be at
is
Freedom
going
Fest.
to be at Freedom Fest.
Nice segue.
And by the way, if you guys like Greg Gutfeld, and I enjoy watching his show, he's going to be at Freedom Fest. The Libertarian, who's John Stossel,
Yes.
is going to be at Freedom Fest, whom I understand is a raving asshole.
I don't know.
That's just what I've heard.
Well, and we can prove it when we get
Yeah,
there.
when we get there. I'm sorry to say I saw just a bit of Judge Napolitano's shindig last year. And if you haven't seen Judge Napolitano speak extemporaneously,
Oh, my goodness.
he's wonderful.
Oh,
He is fabulous.